but the truth. Your news, our business. Headlines.
DOH declares national dengue epidemic. The prices of durian, mangosteen, and marang have dropped in Bangkarahan public market. Preparation for the opening of the 34th Kadayawan Festival. Iloilo Guimera Sea tragedy prompts probe on both design. Hana maintains strength, LPA outside Bay are now a tropical depression. For the fifth time, Duterte to visit China in August. ABS-CBN, GMA7 stars congratulate Catherine Bernardo, Alden Richard, and Hello Love Goodbye. Ancajas 88% ready, says trainer Jimenez.
Broadcasting live at 204 Newsroom Davao. This is PBN News, The Exposed. Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, Davao. It's a sunny day for Friday, August 7, 2019. I'm Tanta Supsup and Lorraine Dumalagan, serving you the hottest and most leading news at the hour. The Department of Health has declared a national dengue epidemic as the cases of the mosquito-borne disease continue to increase.
Our Regions 4A, Calabarzon with 16,515 cases. Mimaropa, 4,254. Region 5, Bicol.
Data from DOH showed that Western Visayas had the most number of cases with 22,330, Calabarzon with 16,515 cases, Zamboanga Peninsula with 12,317 cases, Northern Mindanao with 11,455, and Zacargan with 11,083. According to Duque, from July 14 to 20 alone, authorities have recorded 10,502 dengue cases in 14 regions nationwide. This, he said, is 70% higher than the figures gathered in the same period in 2019.
And the DOH chief's announcement came 3 weeks after the Health Department proclaimed a national dengue alert amid surging dengue cases. The prices of durian, mangosteen, and marang have dropped in Bangkarahan public market. For this report, we have Jason Talini.
Prices of fruit continue to drop. Depending on variety, the process durian now. Prices of fruit continue to drop. Depending on the variety, the prices of durian now ranges from 60 pesos per kilogram to 100 pesos per kilogram. The D101 is currently at 60 pesos per kilogram from 100 pesos per kilogram to 120 kilogram per last week. Arancelo is also at 60 pesos per kilogram from 100 pesos per kilogram a week ago. Puyat is at 100 pesos per kilogram from around 250 pesos per kilogram and to 300 pesos per kilogram around a month ago. At the Magsaysay Fruit Vendors Association, Puyat is at 90 pesos per kilogram. Mangosteen is currently at the peak of its harvest season as boxes of the fruit are being offloaded from trucks at the Bangkarahan public market. Half a kilogram of the fruit is currently being sold at 12 pesos to 15 pesos. The fruit is at 40 kilogram to 50 per kilogram this week, from 200 per kilogram pesos to 250 pesos per kilogram a month ago. Meanwhile, marang is currently being sold at 50 pesos per kilogram from 70 pesos per kilogram to 80 pesos per kilogram a week ago. Jason Vitalino, PBN News.
Preparation for the opening of 34th Kadayawan Festival.
The Davao government launched the 34th Kadayawan Festival. Festival organizers said there will be some changes for the festival this year. Instead of a back-to-back indak-indak sa Kadalanan State Dancing Competition and Pamulak Kadayang Floral Float Parade, The two premier events will be held in two separate weekends. Indak used to be held on Saturday morning, followed by the Pamulak on Sunday morning. Another is the celebration this year will be the month-long instead of the traditional week-long celebration. Unlike the previous years that we will put all the events in one week, we will spread it out for the entire weekend of August. This is Muslimin Ontang, PBN News.
Approximately 30 people have died from three sinking boats in the Guimaras Ilo Strait. Hundreds of passengers were stranded in Guimaras since the motor bankas going to the province were suspended. Here's Yvonne Zhang for the details.
The design of boats plying the Iloilo-Guimaras Strait should be examined after three ferries sank there over the weekend, leaving at least 28 dead. The Philippine Coast Guard official said on Tuesday. The search continues for 6 people still missing. De La Vega said that their names were in the passengers' manifesto, but some of them may not have pushed through with the trip or had transferred to other boats. The issue of whether or not boat passengers in the Iloilo-Guimaras Strait should wear life vests is subject of a pending court case. The Guimaras government in 2010 appealed to require passengers to only have life jackets instead of wearing this during the 30-minute trip, because many of them are office workers and the safety gear would crumple their clothes. Some of Saturday's fatalities, he added, were wearing life jackets and may have found it difficult to swim when they were pinned under the capsized boats. This is Yvonne Zhang, PBN News.
Don't change the channels, we will be right back. We are back for the weather forecast and news. For the weather forecast, here's Kuya Kimchi for the update.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Tropical storm Hana was hardly moving before dawn on Tuesday, August 6, while southeast monsoon or hanging habagat, which is enhancing, will bring more rain. For the weather report, Hana has intensified into a severe tropical storm. Location of icenter at 10 a.m. today. The center of severe tropical storm Hana was estimated based on all available data at 785 km east of Calayan, Cagayan. Maximum winds of 95 km per hour near the center and the gustiness of up to 115 km per hour. Moderate to heavy monsoon rains will be experienced over western Visayas, northern portions of Palawan, including Calamian and Cuyo Islands, Occidental Mindoro, Oriental Mindoro, Romblon, Cavite, Batangas, and Laguna. Cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms will be experienced over Metro Manila, Central Visayas, and the rest of Luzon. Residents in the aforementioned areas, especially those living in areas identified to be highly or very highly susceptible to floods and rain-induced landslide are advised to take precautionary measure, coordinate with local disaster risk reductions and management office, and continue monitoring for updates, especially the thunderstorm advisory and heavy rainfall warnings to be issued by Pag-asa Regional Services Divisions. Fisher folks and those with small sea crafts are advised not to venture over the seaboards of Luzon and Visayas and the northern and eastern seaboards of Mindoro due to the potentially rough sea conditions. Hana remains least likely to make landfall on any part of the country. At 10 a.m. today, the tropical depressions outside the Philippines area of responsibility was estimated based on all available data at 2,245 km east of northern Luzon. It has a maximum sustained winds of 55 km per hour near the center and gustiness up to 70 km per hour. It is moving northwest 20 km per hour and is less like to enter the PAR. At 10 a.m. today, the low pressure area west of Luzon was estimated based on all available data at 365 km west of Iba Zambales. It is less like to develop into tropical depression, and that's all for the weather report. Back to you guys.
For the fifth time, our President Rodrigo Duterte will visit China in August. For this report, we have John Philip Maestrado.
In an interview over Radio Empire on Sunday, August 4, Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo said Duterte.
Interview over Radio Inquirer on Sunday, August 4, Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo said that Duterte will discuss with Chinese President Xi Jinping pressing issue between the two countries. While Panelo said there's no exact date for the visit, former presidential aide and now Senator Christopher Bongo claimed that the visit will most likely happen towards the end of August. Bongo said in an interview with ABS-CBN News, maybe towards the end of the month of August. Go also said the president plans to watch the 2019 FIBA World Cup in Foshan, China, where Gilas Pilipinas is set to participate. John Philip Maestrado, PBN News.
Entertainment showbiz. Dazzling Yvonne Zhang with her hashtag OOTD Patrols.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
The movie Hello, Love, Goodbye, starring Catherine Bernardo and Alden Richards, starts on Wednesday, July 31.
May mga lugar na pangmatagalan.
May mga lugar na dinadaanan lang. Parang Hong Kong.
Kaya bawat oras, dapat sulitin mo.
And a number of stars from both ABS-CBN and GMA7, two of the country's biggest media companies, congratulated the stars and encouraged their followers to watch the movie. One of those who took to social media to congratulate and promote the film was Maine Mendoza and Alden's love team partner Eat Bulaga. This is Yvonne Zhang, PBN News.
Ancajas, 88% ready, says trainer Jimenez. Frederick Alonso kicks in the story.
Jerwin Ancajas sparred for 8 runs, and chief trainer Joven Jimenez was satisfied with what he saw.
Jerwin Ancajas sparred for 8 rounds and chief trainer Joven Jimenez was satisfied with what he saw. Pitted against 4 sparmates of different styles, Ancajas showed he can readily adjust and change fighting stance depending on the moves of his opponent. According to Jimenez, Ancajas is now 88% ready for his 7th defense of the International Boxing Federation or IBF Super Flyweight crown against Japanese Ryuichi Funai on May 4 in Stockton, California. He is focused and moving well, said Jimenez. I'd say he's already at 88%.
so as Ankahas won't be caught by surprise if Ryuichi adopts a fighting strategy way apart from what can be gleaned from tapes of his previous bouts. Jimenez has enlisted the services of Ernest Saulong, Alan Aberca, Daniel Lim, John Mark Alimane, Miller Alapormina, Angelo Beltran, and George Newes to alternately take on Ankahas at survival camp in Magallanes, Cavite. Frederick Alonzo, PBN News.
This is Thumbs Soup and Lorraine Dumalagan. See you again next time for more hottest and latest news discussion. News with no bias. News with no exception. Delivering nothing but the truth. Your news, our business. This is PBN News, The Exposed. God bless and keep safe.